a wall that took the lives of 500,000 people to build. This wall's construction took 2,000 years and saw several empires become completely impoverished. Stretching from rivers, ponds, deserts, and mountains to the sea, this wall is not only the largest man-made structure in the world, but also one of the seven wonders and an unparalleled example of architecture. Yes, we are talking about the Great Wall of China. Spanning 2,116 kilometers, this wall is as popular today as its history is mysterious. So why was this Great Wall of China built? What connection does the Great Wall of China have with the dragon? And why is it referred to as the world's largest cemetery? Despite so many years of hard work, why is this wall considered a failure? Today we will unveil the secrets of the Great Wall of China, so make sure to watch this interesting video till the end. Friends, the Great Wall of China is the longest wall in the world, but it is not a straight wall. It is composed of many segments. Even today, many parts of this wall are parallel to each other, and by connecting the pieces spread in different directions, the total length of this wall is said to be 21,196 kilometers. You can gauge how long this length is by considering that it would take 3 round trips from Kashmir to Kanyakumari in India to equal this wall's length. Today, a large part of this wall has been damaged, but in 1985, Yahoo Huidong and his 2 friends completed a journey from one end to the other of the Great Wall of China, facing significant challenges, and it took them 510 days, or about 17 months, to cross this wall. Since then, no one has been able to traverse this wall. This wall is located on the north side of China, running from the icy desert to the Yellow River. Along its path, one can observe natural features such as tall mountains, sheer cliffs, dry deserts, icy regions, rivers, ponds, and the sea. The wall that appears to undulate between them is perhaps why the Chinese people call this wall the Cotton Dragon, meaning a stone dragon that helps protect them from foreign invaders. Even a large portion of the Chinese people believes in a story that thousands of years ago, a dragon flew and determined the path of this wall, which laborers built while following it. In fact, in Chinese beliefs, the dragon is considered a symbol of energy, aura, and divine power that protects them. It is also said to indicate life-giving potential, wisdom, and goodness. The Great Wall of China is viewed in connection with all these attributes. A wall that protects against evils, a symbol of order in China. There are many stories that associate this Great Wall of China with the dragon. However, moving away from stories, let us try to understand from a historian's perspective when this wall was built. For this, we need to turn the clock backwards to 2000 years ago in Chinese history when the people living in the Shaanxi province began agriculture. They irrigated their fields using the waters of the Yellow River. At that time, empires like Mongolia, Manchuria, and Xinjiang spread across China, but those empires, especially Mongolia, did not have fertile land. Instead, there were thousands of kilometers of barren deserts. Therefore, the people there relied on animal husbandry. The people of the Shaanxi province lived in an organized manner, while many fragmented Mongol tribes would frequently invade and plunder Shaanxi province, stealing their wealth and other goods. To escape this problem, the Chinese people chose a king and defined the borders, deciding to build high walls around them. During that time, Qin Shi Huang became the first ruler of China, and in 223 BC, he began the construction of the Great Wall of China. However, constructing such a long wall was not possible for a single empire. Rather, it was built with the cooperation of many empires over time, and it took 2,000 years to complete the wall fully. Yes, during this time, kings employed the best engineers and architects of their era to work on this wall, and more than 2 million workers contributed to its construction. For building the Great Wall of China, all Chinese empires recruited large numbers of common people, and prisoners were also used. They were sent to build the wall as a form of punishment for 4 years. When you see the Great Wall of China, some parts appear to stretch across dry deserts, while other sections are located on such high and rocky hills that climbing them seems almost impossible, surrounded by dense forests. During that time, the laborers who built the Great Wall endured significant hardships. It is said that for 2,000 years, work on this wall was carried out so rapidly that the workers did not have the chance to go home for years. They worked 16 to 18 hours a day. Despite this, they barely received enough food to fill their stomachs, and the cruel rulers of China subjected them to great oppression. These workers had to sleep in the biting cold near the wall, leading to many succumbing to illness. Some workers starved, while others fell into nearby ditches while constructing the wall. However, the work continued at such a rapid pace that the deceased workers were not even taken to nearby villages or towns for burial. Instead, they were buried in a pit near the wall. It is said that about 500,000 workers lost their lives building the Great Wall of China, and their bodies are still buried near or beneath this wall. Therefore, this Great Wall of China is considered the world's largest graveyard, and some Chinese people even regard it as cursed. Another reason for this belief is that many kings and their empires had become impoverished during the construction of this wall. Now the question arises, how was such a strong wall built thousands of years ago when cement had not yet been invented? The Great Wall of China was constructed using bricks. Bricks made from clay were baked in a furnace for hours to make them strong, but the size of these bricks was 4 times larger than today's bricks. Before building the wall, they were filled with granite stones, while the back part was plastered with sugar clay to prevent any invaders from easily climbing over these walls. Lime and rice water were used to bind the walls together. About 500 billion bricks were used to build the Great Wall, which gives an idea of how many crores of tons of lime and rice flour must have been used to bind them. Talking about the Great Wall of China, it was designed in such a way that the height of this Great Wall is 23 feet and the width is 21 feet. In some places, its height is 9 feet, while in others, it goes up to 35 feet. The main objective of building this wall was to facilitate the state. Hence its width was such that 10-foot soldiers or 5 cavalry soldiers could run on it together when needed and reach the points where the enemy was attempting to infiltrate. Railings were also built on both sides of the wall to prevent soldiers from falling and to protect them from enemy attacks. There are holes at various points in this wall. It is said that some of these holes were fitted with cannons that fired shells at the enemies, while from some holes, Chinese soldiers shot arrows. A tall watchtower was also built every 100 meters on the Great Wall, where a soldier was always stationed to monitor the activities on that side of the state. If a threat from the enemy was felt during the day, he would raise a flag or ring a bell, while at night, he would light a fire to inform the other soldiers. Rooms were also built under these watchtowers, where 25 soldiers could stay, eat, and rest. There are about 25,000 watchtowers in this wall, accommodating around 600,000 soldiers. Another special feature of the Great Wall is that it has many secret tunnels, which are said to have been used by Chinese soldiers to move from one place to another, and only they knew the way. Although the Chinese government has discovered many tunnels, there are still thousands of tunnels here about which no one knows the entry and exit information. These tunnels hold various secrets within them. Despite having such a strong and large wall, it is still considered a futile project. This is because, despite being so big and strong, the Mongols and other foreign invaders were able to successfully attack China. In the 13th century, the world's biggest tyrant, Genghis Khan, was able to breach this wall and enter China. In 1550, the Mongols crossed this wall as well, and in 1644, soldiers from the Manchu Empire also managed to breach the wall and enter China, overthrowing the existing regime. This marked the end of the Ming dynasty and the takeover by the Qin dynasty, which lasted until the 20th century. During this time, Mongolia was also part of China, which means that this wall had essentially lost its purpose. However, during World War II, the Chinese army used this wall for training their soldiers and to stop the Japanese army. Overall, the Great Wall of China holds significant importance in Chinese history, and today more than 10 million tourists visit China each year to see the Great Wall. So that's all for today. How did you find the mysterious history of the Great Wall of China? And would you like to visit this wall if you get a chance in the future? Be sure to let us know in the comments. I hope you will like and share this video as wholeheartedly as our other videos. And yes, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell for more interesting videos. Thank you.